Welcome, everybody, to Fabled 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and chaos. Chaos. Welcome. Glad you're here on a Wednesday night. Hey, first things first, if you are on the West Coast like some of us, Stacks, he's doing good. Oh, got him. If you're on the West Coast like some of us, it is hot. Hotter than a certain male body part. Topic of conversation earlier. Because of that, it might not be a full 3-hour stream because my source, I don't know about you guys, but my source of like cold air is down the hall, like sharp left turn down another short hallway, and then there's a little mobile AC unit that is trying to get cold air to me. So I'm going to go for as long as I can. Oh, hey. And that's what we're going to do. Who am I? I am Colin, Family Fantasy RPG. I do things in the D&D realm. One is I make kids D&D game. You can find it at my website or DriveThruRPG. But also, I joined up with Wildspire Miniatures to make this world Solon that this awesome group of players is playing in. So we are going to do some quick sponsor announcements, and we will play an intro, and we'll get right back to where we were, which is kind of a pretty cool, exciting place. So let's go into announcements.
All right. Well, what you should all do right now is actually go to griffinco.com because they actually have their site up again because they're back.
So. It's spelled a little weird. Hold on. Let me, I got to do a few things. You guys, keep going. Keep going.
Anyway, yeah, they have a bunch of like 3D printed things like creatures and objects and terrain. They have a hedgehog set that actually is pretty cool looking. Anyway. But you can use the promo code Fabled42 for 22% off your purchase. So go check them out, give them some love, and yeah, they're back.
Yes,
and once you're done doing that, check out Underground Oracle. If you DM or if you want to create like the most badass character that you could possibly imagine, they have all sorts of books and guides that can help you. And like the books, and they introduce new character types or, creature types, different cults or different backgrounds and stuff like that. One of which I just was reading about today is Groved Touch, where you become kind of like an amalgam of a fae and a plant. Ooh. And that's like pretty badass. So they take your imagination in different directions, and so that you can play the most fun character that you can build. Or supply your crew with some really badass scenarios. So that's undergroundoracle.com.
Sweet. And after you create some badass scenarios and characters, you'll want to roll your dice on some beautiful handmade out of wood dice trays from Nine Realms Gaming, our other sponsor for the evening. Yes, they make things out of trees, wood, things like this: dice towers, trays, dice vaults, DM screens. They do custom orders, and if you're so inclined, you can get 10% off your order with the code Fabled42 over at their website, ninerealmsgaming.com.
Woo woo.
Oh yeah, we forgot Ashley. Sorry.
Oh, me.
Special thanks to our sponsor, Critical Dice.
Oh,
go ahead and enter !critical in the Twitch chat currently to enter in for a giveaway for tonight's chance. You get one here before break. Well, after break we call, and then at the end of the show, you !critical again and get a chance to win dice 2 times in one show. That's pretty cool. Please note that our giveaways are for US and Canada only, excluding Quebec, because Quebec knows what they did. But help support the channel by clicking the link in the chat, and you can get 20% off all non-subscription items. That's pretty cool. And be sure to check us out this Friday for another episode of Duke City Chronicles, which is our Monster of the Week campaign that is DM'd, keepered by Jason Russell, who is our Critical Dice giver outer.
Words. You're
Like,
just making them now.
The critical giver. He's a critical giver.
You
Critical
can check-
gifter.
You can check them out at 3 p.m. Pacific. And then you can come by Monday for Crypt Creatures, which is also back. And they are playing at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And that is a horror campaign DM'd by MZ Dusty. We have a lot of shows and a bunch of things, so just stick with us as we improv everything off the cuff.
And I'd love to jump on the tail end of that because next Wednesday night, we will not actually be doing our usual stream of Heroes of Salon. Sorry, guys. But we will be streaming a charity event, also hosted by DM MZ Dusty. Same time Wednesday next, so that'll be September 14th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And it's a charity event for, I have it in front of me. Where's the? I have it in front of me, but I'm trying to get the name of the charity. I know it supports animals.
Animals of
The
something.
Animal Fix Clinic organization. I believe they're in San Francisco. They perform surgeries for people that can't pay for their pets' needs and help save animals. And it's just a really, really cool organization. And because it's themed with cats, we're all going to be playing Tabaxi-inspired characters. And it's a one-shot on a boat. And that's all she's told us. So
Cats
if you're
on a
interested
boat.
in this, cats on a boat. Sounds like some serious chaos, which we're good at, and that's our thing. So that's next Wednesday. Check us out. So, and then we'll be back on. I'm not sure, Colin, but over to you now.
Yeah. So again, it's summertime. People are busy. Most likely, the week after that, there will be a chill stream that might be some mini painting, some come by and ask your lore questions kind of scenario. But hopefully, whereas normally we might take the last Wednesday off every month, we'll hopefully try to then stream for a few in a row before we lose people again. So we will try to get back into that rhythm. But, you know, people are getting out, even though no one wants to leave their house right now because of how incredibly hot it is. So, transitioning somehow through to YouTube. If you happen to miss us live, if you have a good excuse like you don't have power, you can catch our VODs on YouTube. Ours goes out every Friday. You can watch all of our past episodes as well as any other show aired on Fabled 42. Go there today and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the chaos. Also, speaking of subscripciones, if you're a subscriber to here on Twitch, you can give out 1 luck and inspiration to anyone you see in front of you, a player or DM. And these luck and inspiration will give them a leg up on their journeys. Cool. We did it. We're there. Good job.
Thanks for sticking with us.
So now we're going to play our little fun little trailer intro video, and we will be right back. Don't go away.
Salon, a world caught just outside the blessed fields of Elysium. Home to the migrated Gardenals, celestial animal kin searching for adventure. The Sun Guard are the protectors of this realm, standing against the forces of evil that seek to disrupt a lasting peace. It has been over 100 years since Bell's dark invasion faltered at Boiler Bay. In the north, Pelor's warming glow bestows prosperity to the nations of light. But in the south, a new story unfolds.
Ooh, different screen. Welcome back. Wait. Okay, good. We're good. Welcome back, everyone. Let me get some music going. I believe this
Yes,
one was
please.
called Devil Fight. Just let's get that going again. Hopefully it's not too...
I hear it.
I don't hear it. I didn't long into... I didn't do it. There it is. Guys, soon you will also hear such glorious tracks as Devil Fight and Devil Fight. Come on. It's coming. There it is.
I hear it.
There it is. All right. So, let's get back into it. We're going to do a weird recap because there was a little intermission story bit there. So, this group had come to this cave on request and kind of just movement to action with Fenrick Molson and his personal pack in response to one of the guards finding a hurt pack member of another one of their packs. They knew that this was the area. This is a cave that they use for resting and resupplying for packs that are out on patrol. And they made it to the cave where they found a creature, kind of squat, pale skin, tentacles coming out good distance from their body, and two of the tentacles holding up eyes. Some eyes mentioned by the Night Watch that was originally found here. Combat was engaged, and I must say, two of the creatures were dispatched rather quickly. While the group kind of choke pointed these monsters, a few more did join the fray. Choke pointed these monsters, not really allowing them to be super effective. However, as the fight progressed, just recently, Fenrick Molson, the leader of the Night Pack, yelled out and called for retreat and started running towards the exit. That is kind of pretty much the moment we come back to, as that just really kind of happened. And then, just for recap's sake, if you missed last week's episode, it was Vesta's story, what's been going on with her going out to Folly Peak and acting as the liaison between Lord Ulcerin Havish and the Nisara, the Red Dragon matriarch of Folly Peak. Her story is really interesting. There's some fun little tidbits in there that I hope you viewers can connect the dots on. Not to spoil too much, her quest has her headed back towards Forcefire Keep to potentially join back up with our heroes here. Now, as we rejoin this fight, Shay, you are up in initiative, having witnessed Fenrick Molson leave. There was definitely a pause where everyone is looking around, and you can notice on the faces of Buck and the other pack members immediate and clear confusion.
Yeah. They're not alone. Shay is going to... She sees them run away. Well, she sees Fenrick run away. I'm going to use 10 feet of my movement to get up here to Lupin.
Lupin's Echo. Just so you know, it's that shadowy...
Oh, that's Lupin's Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. It confused me.
Can you see his echo?
She just starts having a conversation with it, then looks over.
Can I not do that?
He's like a vapor. You come in smelling Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it's just Jimmy hitting his vape.
I'd like turn around to like the true Lupin, like, nicely done. And then ask them, should we move forward? Should we press on? And I'm asking Lupin. And
yeah, I will give you guys a free action to respond. You have about 6 seconds worth of talk.
Yeah, kill that son of a bitch.
I mean, I haven't had my turn yet, so...
Yeah, but in combat you have.
I mean, I have, yes, but on my turn, I actually want to do something to figure out, like, what we're doing.
Okay,
like,
you don't have to respond, but you could just...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's what you get back. You get Calliope.
And I turn back to
That was
Lupin's
Cherie.
Echo. Like,
That was Cherie.
Cherie. Oh, that was Cherie.
That was Cherie's response. Yeah, that was not Calliope's response. Calliope's down was Cherie's response, but she'd do it differently.
Do you want to? Does she want to answer?
Oh yeah. Let's kill him.
Okay, I love it. She's so serious. So serious. Let's kill him. Okay, I'm gonna venture forth a little bit because I still can't see anything. So that's 15 feet. Oh, I see it. It's here. I'm right next to it.
And let me also say this real quick because it is important. Calliope is still glowing with that radiant energy, I believe. Her eyes have that pure, like, divine gold or energy around them, and there's an aura around her. And so that voice, calm and collected, comes out, but it's definitely amplified. You can hear it. It definitely spread out a little bit further, bounced off a few walls behind the creatures that you couldn't see. But the light does help you a little bit. So I would even say, if it would change anything, you probably would have seen it 5 feet back if it changes anything.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't think I need to get up that close to it, so I will back up that 5 feet. So I think that was still only 10 feet. And Shay's going to cast blindness towards the creature. I need it to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh, I think they're good at those.
It's worth a try. It's got these funky eyeballs.
19.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, what spell was that again?
A blindness.
Blindness. So you tell us how you apparate the spell blindness.
For the blindness one, Shay would, as like she speaks the words under her breath, what looks like script comes out of her mouth that's kind of like gold lettering on the wind, even though we're in a cave, and kind of dances around their eyes a couple of times, but obviously it seemed to have shaken it off and it didn't work.
We'll say as the symbols dance around the eyes, a few at a time they try to stick, like they kind of fly forward and kind of like stick and cover the eye. And as it happens, the eyelids close and the eye stalks swoop down and kind of like do this intricate kind of weird snail stalk kind of dance thing just to clear. And you see the script kind of sticking in different parts behind the eyelid, and as the spell completes, it opens its eyes and you can see cracking away are certain parts of the script, but it's able to keep its vision.
Okay, so that didn't work, but I still don't think we should retreat, you guys. We got this. And she's just going to reposition herself. That's not the wall, right? Where I just put myself? I put myself to the right
beyond the
of
wall.
the echo?
Yep, that's too far.
Okay.
I'll move you back because you might not be able to see anything when you do that.
I'll just move. She'll move right behind Lupin's echo, and then yeah, that's her full turn.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Fenrick exits the cave.
Got there fast.
What's yet? Okay. The one you tried to blind was right in front. It scans the room, and it sees two figures as it shakes away the script from the spell. Let's see. What's it gonna do? It's going to...
What's it gonna do when it can see you? Oh shit. What am I gonna do?
It's gonna step up. It's gonna attempt to bite Lupin's echo. And it is going to use its tentacles to try to hit Shay. So, the bite first is a 17 on Lupin's echo.
My AC
What does this
is
bite
17.
look like?
17 is meets it, beats it. So the bite comes in. Yeah, it's maw. It's kind of got like this squat maw that opens up wide and turns a little bit as it comes into bite its form. So your echo takes damage? Is that right?
It does, but if it takes 1 point of damage, it's gone. So
It's going to take 1 point of damage.
okay,
So the
and it's
echo
gone.
fades away.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Hi.
Hey,
I'm moving it.
I'll move it. I'll
I
move
can
it.
control it. I can move it.
John, you know me. I'm a control freak. Come on. Let me take care of it.
That was funny. That was funny.
All right, and then the 2 attacks on Shay are
Oh,
going to be a. Oh gosh, that's only a 10. Oh
I think that
no,
misses.
that's a 13.
That misses.
Whoa. So Shay, you are frustrated that the spell doesn't land, and but as these 2 tentacles come in, you just kind of quickly think something had to have stuck a little bit. And as you dodge, you don't know if maybe it did, but one of the tentacles comes and hits the rock wall beside you, sending little bits of stone behind you, and you turn quick enough to see the other one was going more for your legs, and you kind of jump and squat, and the against the wall and kind of bounces back. Not able to grab anything there. It is going to back up.
Where you going?
Now
Alright,
the
not
other
supposed
one,
to talk about it.
the other one can now move any distance, right? Yeah.
Shay doesn't even see another one. Shay doesn't know about another one. What?
Another 2.
Yep. You out of kind of like, as one escapes, you kind of collect yourself for a second just to see this like huge mouth open coming at you with 2 tentacles flailing behind and getting ready to hit. So,
Do you have a twin?
oh god. Let's see if my rolls keep doing that. Okay, so the first one's a 23. The bite's a 23.
That hits.
The first tentacle is a 14.
Okay.
And the last one is a 13.
I think.
Just the bite?
No, okay, I'll let it hit me. I was gonna do something, but I'll let it hit me. Okay. Yeah. So 14 and 13.
So the tentacles don't hit, right? Just the bite.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the damage.
No, sorry, that was the next 2. That was the tentacle attacks. I was just doing all the attacks first.
You said like 20 something, 14 and 13.
23, 14,
Okay,
13.
Let me give myself my points back. I took that all off my. So yeah, though, just the 20 something hits.
Just the 20 something. Okay, so that is 15 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
15 points of piercing damage.
Mhm.
Okay, I had to heal myself and then okay. And then you said what throw? I apologize.
Constitution saving throw.
Darn it.
Wait. The symbol on this guy. Oh, it was the other guy. Sorry, never mind. I was wondering the other guy shouldn't have hit because the blind thing, because he should have had disadvantage on a saving throw. But it's this guy that has disadvantage on a saving throw, which you haven't done yet. Okay, my bad. Continue.
It's okay. No, it was good. I didn't know.
Glad y'all followed me on that ride.
Yes, it does. Okay. That was a 18. I rolled a 16 plus a 2. Constitution saving throw.
That saves. So as the bite hits, you kind of put your arm out and you knew something was getting bit, and you kind of just took it on arm, forearm, and shoulder. And as you like take your offhand and push the teeth out and away and shove the creature back, somehow managing then to able to dodge 2 of the tentacle attacks, you feel like you've got these tentacles like mastered, because you are just
I'm doing a little dance.
Yeah, you are
between
just
all the
dodging
tentacles.
and ducking, and you look like you're. Yeah, it's awesome. But you feel like that initial cringe as your arm locks up for just a second, but then you're able to shake off that arm. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Envy.
Okay. Can Envy just like squeeze through to the left a little bit?
Excuse me, come through.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Are you moving you, or you want me to move you? Yeah, you want me
Yeah,
to
I
move you,
think.
don't you? Oh, you got it.
There we go. Okay, so I can see people. I don't know how much movement that is. I don't think I'm moving anymore, so it won't matter. But I am going to, for my action, use Emboldening Bond. I'm gonna use my last one for today. And I'm gonna put it on Shay, because I can see her now, Calliope, and Lupin. And then with that, they will get... whenever they're within 30 feet of at least one other person that's bonded, they can roll an extra d4 on any attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws within the 10 minutes that I have it up.
Okay.
Awesome.
So again, you kind of, how do you like, do you say their name? Is there any kind of like component to this that Envy does every time he's doing this emboldening bond?
I feel like he senses like the tethers or the energy between each of his friends, and in his mind they're like linked together, and it's one of those tethers that is strong so long as they're within 30 feet, but if it goes out, it kind of like weakens and dissipates a bit until they come back within. But for him, he kind of like sees it as like these gold like little bond things that extend out to each of the friends.
Okay, I need you to give me a D100 roll.
Oh!
Oh, everybody's getting D100s in this
Wait, that's not.
I was gonna say game, but it's from a few weeks ago. Same session.
First combat.
Three.
Three.
Wow, that's amazing, actually.
That's very difficult to do. The emboldening bond goes off just as it's gone off before. Everything seems normal.
Cool, tight.
Cool.
Since that's not a spell, for his bonus action, he'll use up his last first level spell slot and cast Sanctuary on himself. So any creatures that try to attack me have to make a wisdom save first. And if they fail, they have to choose a new target or lose the attack or spell directed towards me. So long as I don't do damage or
Cast an offensive spell.
an offensive spell.
Yeah.
It'll stay up.
All right, so you are surrounded by a shimmering aura of shielding, radiant shielding. Very cool. So just a font of divine energy flowing from your Vulpinal ally here, some reaching out to partners and some encompassing his own form. Again, kind of providing a bit of light as it travels through the cavern, and these like radiant kind of effects reach people. Very cool. The scouts kind of all look at each other and they all attempt to make a decision.
Huh.
Their leader ran away.
The scouts have followed Fenrick Molson out of the cave.
Those cowards!
Buck, as they're going, Buck is yelling, "No!" I forgot completely what voice it is for Buck.
So did I.
Come back! We've got this! Don't run! And just one of them, only one of them responds, kind of the last one in the line, turns his head and says, "It was an order!" As he continues out the cave. Calliope, with your radiant rage continuing now for the second?
Ah! Oh, well, I'm trying to move myself in the wrong screen. Why can't I move myself in this Zoom screen? Yes. Okay. Calliope is. Calliope is having trouble moving.
The little.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Calliope wants to go right up next to this dude.
Yeah, she does. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Is it a dude? Is it a?
Can you move me, please?
Do you want to look?
What do you mean?
If it's
Shay,
a dude.
if it's a dude or not. Yeah, is it a dude?
No, it's just like,
Want
is
to
it a dude?
Oh.
investigate that?
I'm a dude. You're a dude. He's a dude. Oh,
She's a
dude. No, Toad's a dude. Okay.
With our
So
earlier
Calliope's gonna run up.
conversation.
She's gonna take her. I mean,
Sorry.
yeah, it's like up here instead of down there. Calliope's going to use her great axe on him first.
You get
That
an
is
extra
70
D4.
Yeah.
plus.
She gets a lot.
So he's
Let's be fair
26
here.
hit.
She
Yeah.
gets a lot.
26 hit.
Touch too loud. Thank you,
And that's
Ash. Music is a touch too much.
Touch too
favorite.
much. Okay, that's a 26 to hit.
It's just a touch. 26 definitely hits.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Sorry,
Okay.
I was in my own thing
Hello.
there. Hello.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll this.
The suspense.
All right.
It's gonna be
26 just.
9, 10,
Get it, Calliope.
14. Huh?
Get it.
14
girl.
damage.
All right. Remember to, with
Yes.
your Radiant Rage, do an additional 1d4 radiant damage.
I forgot. So 14 plus 3. So that's 17 damage.
All
But
right.
wait, there's
Oh
more.
boy.
So Calliope is very frustrated. So she is going to make a prideful roar, which will only, as a bonus action to these two slimy McBall things.
Slimy McBall. It's going in the notebook.
Yeah.
Got a scrotum here.
So that's not very impressive, but let me roll this d4. Okay, so plus. So 50.
Wait. The roar is more of a save,
So that's
isn't it? I believe the roar
well,
is.
I had that I
Go ahead. I'm looking. it up.
well, you are the game master.
Well, I know, I mean,
believe
but
that
like-
I
I'm looking. That's not the right one. Guys, I've got PDFs galore over here. Wait, it's in the.
Hold
Oh,
Multiple
you're
screens.
right. You're
Mhm.
right.
I thought I
It's
was
a
right.
DC save of 14.
Thank you. Got it. DC save. What kind of DC save? Con, probably?
I'm sorry, what?
What kind of.
Constitution?
Yeah, what.
It
What.
is.
Con. Okay. Oh, like. Okay.
Okay.
That's not too. It's a 15. Their con's really high.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
But it still does
screw
something,
that.
right? It just doesn't maybe do damage. Look at me knowing my own stuff. Hopefully.
I
No,
think
it's okay. I think it halves it. Because I can definitely hear it.
I'm using my reaction to cast
Darn
reverse and opening
races.
bond.
So you are a tribal. So you get
Take that back.
no. Prideful Roar. As a bonus action, 3 times a day, Lino can invoke Mighty Roar. When you make a Prideful Roar, each creature within 15 feet makes a con save, which we did. On a failed save, half as much on a successful. So you're right. It does do 1d10 damage. Additionally, there are no fears out there right now, so no need to do those. Okay, so that's what it is. 1d10 damage divided by 2, please.
So that's gonna be 5.
5 more
If I
damage.
get to add. Oh, wait, do I add my rage bonus
No.
to that roar?
No, just melee physical attacks.
Okay, then it's only 4.
4? Okay.
4 damage. Yeah. And
yeah.
but
But
I also get to use. But there's also more. Just one more thing. Just a smidge of a little thing. am going to bite the shit out of the one that's right in front of me. Not literally.
Okay, so this is you using a natural weapon as a bonus attack. But wait, you used your bonus action to do the prideful roar.
Yeah, but it's from a different thing, right?
Is this your extra attack? Let me look.
Yeah, because I can do 2 attacks now. I did a great axe.
Yes, you did. Okay,
And then
that's
I
what I
did
needed.
the prideful roar, and then I did...
Yeah.
So here's my bite. Ooh, yeah. That's gonna be 20, but not natural
Okay, that'll
to
hit.
hit.
Mm-hmm. This you will get to add the
And
radiant and
that'll
rage damage
be-
on. Also, 1 inspo to Envy and 1 luck to Lupin, and Calliope gets something. Calliope, which one do you want, Zeno? Or did you already say it and you're getting my attention?
I don't think they did.
Do you want Calliope to get luck or inspo, Zeno?
Thank you.
21 or 12?
Wait, I don't-
3?
12.
12 damage.
12.
That's with
12.
the D4 and rage
I just don't know
damage.
which way is which for you. Yes, it
Luck
is.
to Calliope. Okay, so 12 more damage. That's I mean, you did a lot of damage there.
Yeah, that was like
That's
over
a
almost
lot.
30.
It was right around,
I'm a barbarian.
yeah, 37, I think, maybe? Somewhere around
Damn.
there. Yeah, lots of damage. So you go up, you swing with your axe, you let out a roar as just this radiant, shining energy is surrounding you, and you guys see is like as she's roaring, there is, like on a cold day, there's like a puff of air that just is this golden radiance that dissipates just a couple, just like a foot from her large, roaring mouth. And then with like kind of like she doesn't even really finish the roar, but you hear it muffled out as she goes in for a bite just under the jaw of this creature. She kind of like drops all of her weight while still pushing back, and you see the skin on the creature stretch and tear as a chunk is ripped out from her bite. That sounds pretty good. Lupin, you are now up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I be there?
Mm-hmm.
Is there
Swear.
actually is there a wall to the north of me, or is that room?
No, there's a wall right above you, and that's all you can really
Okay.
see. Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing I want to do, and I guess you can tell me if it is a reaction or whatever. I guess. Seeing what Fenrick or hearing what Fenrick said,
Uh-huh.
I would like to do some kind of check on these monsters to see if, in Lupin's head, he thinks maybe these monsters are his, the friends, the Lupin, all that, maybe someone got transformed into these horrible creatures or something,
Okay,
and I'm
okay.
trying to figure out,
Whoa.
yeah, some kind of a check to see if I can see markings of,
That's a good one.
something. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go
So-
with investigation for that.
Okay.
You get a D4.
You get a D4.
Excellent.
This
I
is
probably would need
dice.
it.
Stacks, you're wonderful.
All right, so
Stacks
Okay,
is
that's-
true
that's
support.
better.
He could not
I've
wait.
done
Like,
0 damage.
17 investigation.
that's not bad.
You size up, and this can be a bonus action for how much information you'll get from it. Does that
Okay.
seem fair? As a
Sure.
bonus action, okay. You kind of, as you're coming up to it, you're taking note of several things. Like you're trying to get a bit on intelligence by watching its eyes as you as you kind of slink in and take position and kind of move around your allies. You're looking at the skin for patches of fur, markings. You're looking maybe around. There's no ears, and you know that the Lupinol, they have those kind of ears are very a prominent trait for them. A lot of people do stuff with their ears, and nothing there. You just you go kind of bit by bit. Each of these things you're looking for, and there's no clues signifying anything that they were humanoid, lupinal, some kind of other gardenal animal kin, orc, goblin. A lot of their features are consistent with creatures that haven't seen sunlight. They have eyes, but the eyes, they're not like people's eyes and humanoid races' eyes. They're definitely eyes of like huge, all black kind of pupil, except for a tiny bit of iris on the side. Definitely letting any and all available light in through these eyes. That's really what you gather.
Okay. All right. Well, then, if that's a bonus action, I will then toss out my Echo as my action to put it behind the monster there.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't even know.
Either one. And yeah, I guess I will do nothing else.
Okay. Buck. Okay.
Oh, Buck.
Actually, I think I remember exactly what he cast last time. I remember it. He did twinned Witch Bolt to the two creatures that were there, and then continued his Witch Bolt damage throughout it. So, Buck does not run. Buck steps up and looks at all of you guys and says, "I'm not going anywhere." And he is going to... What's he going to do? I mean, because why not? You see, Shay, it's you the one that see it first because it's such a dynamic change. You see a spark that quickly turns into like rolling fire that turns in different directions, forming a sphere about the size of a marble that he then kind of takes and right towards the back corner of the cave.
Nice.
Sorry, Lupin's Echo, but your Echo's gonna be hit by this.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately not. But he did aim it in a way to avoid hitting anyone else of his allies. So, what does he need for this?
What do you need?
68.
So we need a Dex saving throw from them two. Dex. Their Dex save is straight up. Now tell me, do you read? That's an 8.
You will love me forever.
That's
We're
a
like the
9.
singing troupe.
I know. I like it though. I really.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting it. We're rolling with it.
Oh yeah.
All
That
right.
was nice.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this in D&D Beyond because it is 9d6.
Oh yeah.
And both of them, none of them. Oh gosh. 26 points of fire damage,
Nice.
which both of them take.
Just take it.
Very nice.
All right, the one in
Nice.
front of you guys is looking pretty rough. The fire, as the light kind of fades a little bit back to the baseline dark cave, you see the remnants of this flame licking and kind of staying on the slime of this creature's back a little bit as it lets out a wail of pretty bad. A lot of damage there. All right, and so he kind of takes up position. Looks like he's still in the fight. Shay.
Okay. So Shay, seeing everybody, well, the other soldiers fleeing, but Buck and her comrades coming up to continue the fight, she's like, all right, we're in this, and we're going to do this. And she's going to cast, she's going to cast Bane at first level on both of them, because she can see the other one now. Thank God for, I think it's one of
I gave you a little bit of
has a lot
extra
of
light. Yeah, I gave you a little bit more.
Well, also Envy has a lot of light shining around him, so luckily.
I think I have my torch still.
Yes. So
I think
can-
yeah, he stepped up. You couldn't see his
Yes.
torchlight because he wasn't in line of sight with you.
yeah,
That makes
Calliope, thankfully Calliope and Envy. So I'm like, oh, there he is. So she can finally go ahead, and she's gonna use her hands and cast a little bit more golden script that she'd like to cast to both of them. And I need them to make charisma saving throws.
What kind of saves?
Charisma.
Charisma. Yeah, you found it. You found the one. You're not the one. That's a 5.
And I think even though the one had unsettling word, it needed to use it before my next turn, so that wouldn't account, that subtraction.
Did it just disappear on its own? No, this one. That was the one that actually failed. That's not the one that ended up failing. So the first one failed. The second one actually ends up with a 19 minus 2 for a 17. So my dice can still roll okay.
So one beat it?
One
I need
beat
them both to roll. Okay.
Yeah, only one beat. Only one
Okay.
succeeded. So the other one failed.
Which one succeed? When I feel
Yeah,
which
you
one
see the
succeeded?
Bane connect on the one right in front of you.
Oh, perfect. The one that's not looking too good.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, that was my action, and I'm not cool enough to attack on a bonus action. So, Shay's just going to, for safety, back up a little bit.
All right, as you back up, it is going to get an attack of opportunity, but it is Bane.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah.
I did. I said it. Okay,
Yep,
go
yep.
for it.
So Bane, you go ahead and roll your dice for Bane. It's using a tentacle.
I roll it. Okay.
You might do it.
D4. It does. Okay, I can roll it. You told me to roll it. I'll roll it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, you
rolling.
get to roll it.
Let's do it.
It's your D4. It's your D4.
That was a 4.
You probably did it. So it got a 15 reduced to an 11 because of the Bane.
Yes.
Okay.
So that misses as I back up, but still holding and not any, still interested in continuing this fight.
Cool.
That's my turn.
All right. Utyugh's turn. So the one here is going to go for the one that destroyed it. It's going to all-out attack Calliope. So we have a 13, a natural 20.
I will impose disadvantage on that one.
Okay. Woo! That's still a 17.
It's not a crit though.
It's not a crit though. And a 18.
All right. 17 and 18 both damage.
Okay.
Of what type?
So the bite misses, so it bites at you first, and the two tentacles, you go to it comes into bite, and you, even with your great, so you basically take the base, the shaft of your great axe, and you push the lower jaw, and you manage to get your hand like just beyond the teeth of the jaw as it comes in, and you're like sitting there for a second holding its jaw open. You get your feet behind you and you push it back, but right as you push it back, those tentacles were already on their way towards you. So it's gonna be, the tentacles are piercing damage from the barbs on them, but let me go ahead and roll. Is there anything you need to do before I roll damage on them?
The answer to that is no.
Cool. So it's not a lot of damage. And this one is Bane. Does the Bane work on damage? No, right?
Yeah, I believe yes. It's against
and
attacks.
the attacks, yeah. So wait.
I apologize.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
They needed to subtract a D4
They do.
from both
Okay,
of.
so 18 and 17 were the two that hit, right? Man,
Yes.
I really want one of these to hit, please.
Oh,
Freaking
you're not
Bane.
gonna. You're not gonna.
14 and my gosh, 14. Two 14s. It took it down to two 14s.
Yes.
And those don't hit?
No. Thank
Ugh.
you.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, you're so cool. Thank
Why
you
are you
for
so
that
obsessed
thing.
with
You're so Bane.
Yeah.
This really cool bard I once met sang it, and now I've kind of hijacked it.
All right, the top one is going to attempt to bite the Echo.
The only thing that leg can get.
Actually, no, the Echo's dead. You
Fireball.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah,
fireball.
thank ya. All right.
Fireball.
So this one's gonna come around the corner. Because of where you are, I think it has pretty good line of sight on you. I don't think you really have coverage there. I
Does
wouldn't.
it have 10-foot reach?
It does with its tentacles, not its bite, but its tentacles.
Okay, so my question is, why did attack of opportunity Shay then?
Because
She's still in the zone though.
that is correct. You are right. That's crazy that gives like a disadvantage to opportunity attacks.
I mean, I guess like.
Good question. Good observation.
But I mean, D&D 5e doesn't have the 5 feet for free rule, so does it?
It does not, no. But again, she's still. But you get attack opportunity when you leave someone's zone,
Leave
right?
someone's zone of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
You can take the damage off.
No, I don't
No,
even
she got,
remember
never
what
got
it was.
hit. No, she never got hit.
She never got hit.
Yeah.
Oh, never.
I was
I'm
gonna
just
say, I
saying,
think-
like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But we're good. But thank you for looking out.
All right. So 2 attacks on you, Lupin. First one's a disadvantage, right?
Yes.
And minus D4 on both rolls.
It's not gonna matter. He rolled a 1 and a 4. Second
Excellent.
attack is also a disadvantage, but first roll is
Correct.
good. Gosh darn it, 12.
Nope.
Hey.
That's the worst combo.
All right, Envy.
Okay. So I wanted to try something, but I only want to do it if everyone's looking away from me. Because right now I'm behind everybody, so I should be like in the back.
Yeah, I would say at this moment everyone is looking away from you.
Yep.
So only the creatures are directed this way?
That is correct.
They're out.
I am going to. Is it an action or bonus action to light another candle?
I would say because you have one lit, you taking it like off an accessible place, like on a backpack or something, and lighting another torch. Yeah, bonus action.
Okay, so I would want, because I want to still keep the light, light another candle and then hold it up in the air and cast. This is the first time I ever tried to use this spell, so here we go. At second level, pyrotechnics.
Okay. I don't know.
And it's gonna snuff out the light that I held up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use the fireworks effect, and they have to make a con save, or they become blinded until the end of my next turn,
Okay.
which is a con 16.
So the fireworks, the intention is to blind them.
Yes.
I shouldn't get too ahead of myself, though. I should wait
Right,
until they're
because the
blind.
con save is strong, but
But they're baned.
one of them is Bane.
Oh. Well.
Both of them are bane. Oh, that's right, one of them.
One saved.
You're
But
Also,
right.
are they sensitive,
You're right,
are they
you're
sensitive
right.
to light?
that's the question you guys don't know about yet.
Ah, good go, good go.
Clever. Okay, comrade.
Bane, so the Bane one's
Bane.
going first.
Carry
Gosh,
two.
another 4. So
Back.
16 reduced to 12 on the first one. Here's the second one. Disadvantage first, a natural one on the disadvantage roll there. So crit fails, second one. All right, so give us a description of these fireworks and how they manage to blind both of my big boys.
I imagine he's gonna hold it up, and it's gonna do like the 4th of July, the little things that you light, and they're just like, sparkly and stuff.
Sparkly?
But then it's gonna get like brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter, and then just like, and then crackle and do a little.
So they kind of
firework.
like it intensifies in the space, but then right at the end you kind of just bring it right in front of your face and go. And as you do, these like shower of sparks kind of go out in this fast line, kind of whirling around, and they end at the eyes of these creatures in the last little bit. You know those cool fireworks that shoot up and there's a big thing, but then they go bop, 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 bop. That's what these do. Bop, 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 right in front of the eyes, like burning and singeing and blinding both creatures.
Now, I imagine by doing that, I don't have Sanctuary up anymore.
Correct.
But
You could do it again.
this one seems, I don't think they're getting to me. I mean, unless their reach is like 20 feet or something, and I don't know about it, but. Or unless there's one behind us.
Comes out of the wall.
Oh gosh, no.
It was invisible.
Being very quiet.
But I will do that, and then maybe I'll take a side step to the left just so I can like make sure I keep eyes on like Lupin and everybody, and then I'll end my turn. But I wanna, with my candlelight, I wanna start gauging if anyone's like heavily injured. That'll be my next course of action, I guess.
Is anyone heavily injured?
Because I think I healed Calliope before. But
I think my creatures have just missed everything. I don't know.
I
if
am
it's-
slightly injured, but nothing like it's like minor scratches.
okay.
I took a good hit, but I couldn't say I'm seriously.
Okay.
Take a song.
All right.
Future Ithy probably.
He has a flesh wound.
Calliope,
She's like missing an arm.
Calliope, you are up. You feel this surge of divine energy that is flowing through it. You feel it kind of like it's been intensifying, and it's been intensifying. And you feel like you just, it's very difficult to like contain it. You're starting to like shake a little bit. It's getting intense, almost uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's like I like it. Okay, so Calliope is going to great axe this one in front of her.
Okay.
That is, she's gonna re-roll that with her luck.
Okay.
Well, you have this
You have a D4.
from Envy.
Ah.
Yeah, if it's unless it's like not worth it, then.
I honestly, I mean, I'll try, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. No, it's not. Nope. I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will also add that. If he says 20, it's gonna be. It's gonna be.
We can't say anything in this point.
27 to hit. 27.
Yeah.
Yes. And then that's gonna be. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
me. Oh, baby, baby.
A.
So remember D4 radiant damage.
Mhm.
I'm looking at something. Oh wow, it's all natural.
Yes. That's gonna be.
Oh wait.
What?
So, if they're blinded, do you get advantage on the hits?
That's a good question. I was looking to see if any of their AC was derived from Dex, and it's not. But it's conditions is what I'm googling. I know exactly where it is. I will Googleify it real quick. Blinded.
Google it.
Attack rolls
Google it,
against the
Google it.
creature have advantage. Oh damn. And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Oh damn. So
Okay, so then I keep my luck.
take your
Then
your
I get to-
luck counts as your advantage hit. Yes, so your luck is kept.
Nice.
Yay! Okay, cool. So that's a total of 13d for that first one.
13 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then my second one, I am rolling the great axe again.
Okay.
D4. Add the D4.
At advantage, right?
8. Add advantage. Okay, just 1 second. That's gonna be 21 to hit.
Yup.
Okay. And then nice.
Oh no. Colin hates us.
She hasn't even needed the inspiration I gave her. I love it.
14.
14 damage.
Yes. And
Okay.
then
Man.
as a bonus action,
Uh-huh.
she just can't contain all of this radiation. she is going to give her the radiant rage has given her some extra temporary HP.
Look,
And
I know what you want to do, and you can still. I'll let you still do it, but it is a reaction.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can use your reaction to do that. It's kind of like in reaction to someone getting hurt. I should have put that in there, but it's kind of a reaction, something for you to do to use those health points. So I will say before this point, I will let you have, like, just right before your turn, you can use that ability if you would like.
Okay, cool. Then instead, she's gonna bonus action of biting this thing again.
Do it. At advantage.
Oh, I don't think I need it. Okay, let's see.
In case you crit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
No way.
Look at my. Oh my god, I just saw my whole life flash before my eyes. I legit 20'd. I'm so glad you made me do that.
Now,
Okay.
just for kicks and giggles,
Yes.
on that thing I sent you, can you read for everyone Critical Smite, one of your barbarian subclass abilities?
Yes. Beginning at 3rd level, you can add 1d8 plus your charisma modifier in radiant damage to a critical hit when a melee attack. You may also add damage if disadvantage causes a melee attack to not critically hit. And there's some fine print, i.e. you may still add the radiant damage if you roll a 20 and 18 to hit is the disadvantage, blah, 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 blah.
So, this is going to be a lot. So, you get max damage dice first. So, I believe, what do you roll with your great axe?
My
Is it
great axe is a
D12?
d12.
So, you start with 12 damage. So, now roll another d12, and then you'll roll a d4 and a d8 on top of it.
D12, okay, a D4, got it, and a D8, yes. Okay, that is, and then
You add your modifiers now, and your rage.
so that's gonna be, it's gonna be 10, 17 plus
700 damage.
3. I know, so this is 20 plus 3 is 23 damage.
Okay, and I'm making sure you
That's
don't
great.
have it yet, right? Isn't there like a brutal critical at some point for barbarians, or is that a different path? Maybe, I don't know.
I think that's a different path.
Okay, don't worry, it's enough. Do you want to describe to everyone how you just finished this beast off? But hold on, just to add the extra bit of flavor, I want to know how many hit points you give to someone and your reaction before you take this turn.
5
to who?
to Shay.
Shay. So, before all this happens, you still just like kind of let out another like roar of just confidence and energy as some of the radiant divine aura separates from her and goes towards you, Shay, and you regain 5 hit points. The first swing of the axe, you guys just see explode in a spark of radiant damage. Then what was your second swing with the axe does it as well, and you're going in for the bite. How do you finish this creature off with your bite?
Okay, so Calliope's gonna kind of crouch down. How tall is this creature?
It's big. It's very tall. It is probably about 8 feet tall.
Okay, perfect. So Calliope's gonna she's gonna crouch down and she's going to spring up, grab both of its eyes, pull herself up, and bite her top teeth into the top of its head, and then scrape its face skin down off and slides back to the ground and exposes its entire innards of its face, and all the stuff starts popping out because she actually got into whatever its version of a skull is too, and it's just gonna start kind of like melt open and slide like the skin suit was just ripped off of it.
Yeah,
Oh my.
you manage, like, as you're just grinding your teeth against these like the flesh of the skull, when you reach the face, you manage to grab a few tendons and stuff, and as you pull those tendons out, all of a sudden the jaw unhooks and falls down, swinging off to one side, and the tongue kind of lolls on the ground. It is a kill. That is a lioness kill right there. You just ended it.
And just as flavor text, then she's gonna she's gonna like put her foot into the middle of that mess and then rip its eyes off and roar really loud.
You all notice as she roars that radiant energy comes in as a font and kind of goes up through her roar, hits the ceiling and dissipates, and is no longer around her. For those that can hear it, after that kind of goes away and that little bit of silent immediately following the roar, you hear someone kind of from the back of the room right next to you, and the Buck goes, "Holy shit!"
Yes, she's quite amazing.
Lupin.
And we're in a cave, so like I can imagine how like loud and like.
So the thing in front of me is dead, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me remove it from the playing field.
It's
All
a
right.
puddle.
All right. I guess I will hold the line and move up to here. Okay. Nothing else. Cool. No, there's 5
Just
more.
the one
like-
the invisible one in the wall. Remember.
All right. I'm going to toss out my echo as a bonus action behind it, and swing at it because I can, and it's blind, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Let's see.
So advantage.
Question, I guess.
Yeah.
Can my echo count as a hostile thing
For what?
for a sneak
For
attack?
sneak attack? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Especially on a blinded creature, it doesn't know which ones. If it was intelligent, maybe it would know the difference, but it's not intelligent enough, and it's blinded, even if it was.
So that's 15 plus. What is my weapon? 22 for my rapier attack.
Yeah.
Cool. So then I need d6, d8. Okay. God. Yeah. Oh, wait. So that is only 9 points of damage? No, 10 points of damage for that.
Yep.
I'm gonna use up one of my special things. My echo will then also attack. 'Cause
Real
why
quick,
not?
because I forgot. Can you give me a D100?
Sure.
We might have to retrospect if it's something, but
19.
yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
So you're tagging with
All
your
right,
echo?
I am.
Okay.
Let's see. 19.
19 hits.
Okay. And rapier. 9.
9 damage.
And because I think it's the last one, I'm gonna action surge. Hit again.
Okay, that
Why
gives you
not?
2 attacks, right?
Well, it's
'Cause
one
it's an
additional attack
action. Yeah, so 2 additional attacks for action surge, right? Because you get
Is
2
it?
attacks per attack action.
Do I? Because I'm
no,
part rogue and
never
fighter.
mind. Sorry, you're not pure fighter. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not enough.
Sorry.
I know. No. Soon. All right. So without the extra D4, it's gonna be like a 20 something. So
Yeah.
I,
And you've been rolling at
and
advantage,
then-
right?
I have, yes.
Because why not?
12. Go 8s for rapiers.
12. Solid pokes. You can see that each time you withdraw a poke. So the first 2 pokes you withdraw, and there's like that purplish green, or like a purplish red, like bloody ichor. And one of the pokes you get, it's like a quick surge of this greenish. It seems like you maybe got some kind of poison sac or something right there next to the jaw. Definitely a different liquid that comes out of that puncture wound. Anything else? That's action, bonus action, action surge, I believe.
Yeah. Everything else.
All right, Buck. Seeing the way this is going, he's going to continue to advance. He kind of gets in here, he comes over here to look around. What spell is he going to cast? He's out of 4th level spells. So why not?
He's a real spellcaster.
I'm a real boy. He's gonna go
I'm a
ray
real
of.
wizard.
I'm a real boy. Ray of sickness. Oh. Wait, is that disadvantage?
Wait, does he have emboldening bond from envy?
No, I don't think he did.
No.
I mean, I would have,
No.
but I can only pick 3.
But he should get
I
advantage.
didn't know
He
if
gets
it was to
advantage.
everyone.
Which it's good that he did because he rolled a 1 and a 15. Plus 6 is a 21. Ray of sickness goes for. Oh wait, I should probably know about. Is it poison damage? 13. It is poison damage. Let's see if it can even be poisoned. I don't know. Do you guys know?
Where did he go?
Who?
I don't know.
Buck.
Oh.
Did
yeah,
he
no,
did he
he's around the
disappear?
other
He's
side.
around the other
Yeah,
side.
for
Yeah,
them.
you just can't see
For
him.
them, he did.
Oh.
No, homeboy can get poisoned. Poisoned. So he takes the damage. Where'd it go? Go. 13 poison damage and must make a con saving throw, or else he is poisoned.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
let me do the damage,
I have a
and then
D4.
con saving throw at. Wait, not at disadvantage. Just straight up con
None
save.
but Bane's. He is.
Bane,
Is he Bane?
Bane.
No, the other one, the Baned one died. This is the one that saved on Bane. 14. The con save was a DC 14. Meets it, beats it. He saves. All right.
It is a he.
All
mean, it's kinda
right.
obvious.
Buck's turn there. Shay, you are up.
It is my turn. Okay, Shay's going to move up just a little bit, but still keep her distance. She's squishy, it's big. And at second level, she's going to verbally start speaking very sinister words under her breath and cast dissonant whispers. And she'd like to tell this nasty thing. All right, we need to get rid of you slimy, disgusting testicle. Enough is enough. And I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Testicle. Testicles. +1. Bane. No Bane.
No, Bane.
Oh gosh, that's a 3. That's a trace.
Yes. Okay. So, first, I will roll the damage. What was the damage? 3d6. That's, ooh, nice. 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 3 is 14 psychic damage.
Yup, sure.
And it must
Yeah, sure.
immediately use its reaction to move as far away from me, its full speed and movement.
Yep. So that means from you're there. Ooh, that's. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna flip a coin. I don't have a flip coin. Okay.
Sorry, Echo.
Odds left, evens right. 3 odds left. So he's gonna go this way. Lupin, you do get an attack of opportunity. I don't think your Echo does, right?
Actually, they do. That's one of the things of Echo.
Wait, is it from?
Let me verify this. When a creature that you see moves at least 5 feet away from it, you can use your reaction to make an attack against the creature as if you were in the Echo space. So that's your call. So yes, technically, in the rules of the Echo, it can make an attack.
Okay. Yeah, y'all both get an attack.
Okay.
Add advantage.
Slice the testy. Slice.
He's got a rapier. It's more of a poke for him. Skewer the testy.
Okay, so that would be a
Shish
23
kebab.
Shish
for
kebab.
one of them.
Yeah, of course.
Shishka Dusty.
For 10.
Sounds like a town in Wisconsin. 10 damage.
Yes.
Shiskateski.
Shiskatesty. I'm from Shiskatesty. Don't you
10
know?
damage for one, and
Uh-huh.
the other attack 25. Without
That hits.
it up, and so 6.
All right, and just for fun, as this is happening, you guys watch as in perfect uniform movements. The strike is exactly the same from Lupin and his Echo. This kind of like twirling flick of the wrist rapier that goes for like the tendon, and it stabs, like, you can tell, like, stabs the back heel of the creature as it's running through, one on each side, and you see, as it gets another 5 or 10 feet away, you see it kind of buckle once as it's running away. All right, but it is still up. Fenrick is out. It is its turn. It's no longer feared, because it wasn't really feared, but holy crap.
In that moment, it was so shamed.
It's going to keep fighting. It has no reason not to.
But here's the funny thing. So the dissonant whispers went off, but it's blinded. So doesn't know where it's supposed to run.
Believe it or not, you
It
notice
hates
it, you
itself
watch it,
so much.
you watch it, and it does seem to know a little bit about where it's going, even blinded. But not enough to not have disadvantage on attacks. So, disadvantage attacks on Buck. Let's start with the bite.
I can't even see.
That's a 19 and a 14, which means total is a 20 against Buck for the first one. Tentacle.
You leave him alone.
9, 15, so 9 plus 6 is... Wait. Do y'all remember what I said for that one? The first one? I forgot. It's Buck. He has shield, I believe. You would think he would. He does. So he is going to pop up his shield. Plus 5 to AC, which is already 16, so 21. That first one was a...
I heard a teen. I heard something teen, I think.
No, it was in the 20s. It was
the
in the
first
20s,
one?
yeah. It was a 14
I don't
plus...
know
It was 20. No, it was dirty 20. The shield blocks the first one, too. So as the bite comes in, you see quick reaction, this blue shimmery shield of magic energy form up. And it like... He takes the weight of this large creature as the maw is opened, like right at the extreme of this like oblong green energy shield, but he manages to hold it at bay. So now his AC is a 21 for the dang tentacle attacks. So that is a 11 plus 6, which won't do it, and a 4 or a 2, so that won't do it either. My guys can't hit any of you guys, so... It's going
Debuffs,
to die.
man.
Debuffs, yeah. Envy, you are up.
Okay. I can see a little sliver of him. Oh. I want it.
Oh, you want me to move you?
5, 10. Okay, I can see it better.
Okay.
I'm going to,
He looks really bad.
for the first time, cast an offensive spell.
Yeah,
maybe.
I was hoping it would happen.
Only because he's blinded till the end of my turn, so I have a better chance of hitting. I'm going to upcast to 3rd level, inflict wounds, but I'm going to distance spell it with a sorcery point, so it's 30 feet range rather than touch.
Okay, just for flair and fun, give me... So if it's now it's a ranged spell attack, so you'll get advantage because it's blind. But let us all know, what does necrotic energy from Envy look like? Does it have any kind of like special look to it or anything? Because
So generally, Envy prefers the more divine spectrum of spells, but there's almost something about the necrotic feel that feels like welcoming for him in a way, kind of like a release, and it's very chaotic when it manifests, especially if he does it like a distant spell. It like arches out all at different jagged edges, and if it meets the target, it's kind of like this dark energy that impacts it. So that's the idea, at least.
okay, I want everyone to give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Is that me included, or?
That's you included.
Okay.
Ten.
What? I mean, what are we looking at here? Like, that's a 10.
I got a 19.
19. Clivey? No?
11.
Just a no. All right. Shay, you're the only one that noticed. But, like,
Okay.
because there's not a light in this room and you don't have dark vision, any magical source of light kind of is enhanced to you. You've seen necrotic energy before. It's that dark, shadowy, just you just get this kind of, that feeling down your back. It's dark and evil. But as this like spectral hand reaches out and that dark energy is going around it, you catch like a swirl or two of this hunter green color kind of weaving within the blackness of this necrotic energy.
Coming from Envy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
So go ahead and do your ranged spell attack at advantage.
Oh wait, no. This is. Oh yeah, I do have my dark dice. Okay. $21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay.
God, this is a lot of damage.
Yep.
I'm guessing
3d12?
you said third level.
5d10.
5d10.
I don't even have that many. Okay, I'm gonna just do it on
D&D
D&D
Beyond. That's a good idea.
21 points of necrotic damage.
21 points of necrotic. Okay. With this, how do you want to finish off this monster in front of you?
Ooh, okay. This will be interesting. So, since I'm behind everybody, and their attention should probably be focused, I mean, aside from Shay seeing the stuff, but their attention should probably be focused on the creature. Envy is going to try and, like, slyly cast this without making it seem like it was him that did it. And as the necrotic energy hits into the creature, it's going to like seep into its open wounds, and like it's going to bubble and pulse and like start to collapse certain parts of its like muscular structure, and it's just going to like ooze down into like this heaping pile of just goo and eyeballs.
Give me a sleight of hand check real quick.
Shay, close your eyes. I'm stuffing out my candle.
They're wide open. They are wide open.
Just a regular old sleight of hand.
Regular
Here we go.
old sleight of hand.
14.
And her perception was a 19. So, to everyone else, they don't see it. What everyone else present sees is how, like, they see Shay's spell hit, and the damage kind of seep into that, and you manage to kind of, except for Shay seeing the initial kind of, like, cast and follow-through, you seamlessly kind of integrate your necrotic damage into the lasting effects of her spell. As it fades away, the areas where her like psychic damage didn't describe that, I don't really think, but like wait, was it all psychic damage? It was, wasn't it?
Mine was, yeah.
Then let me flip back a little bit. I think the way this would work is like, as the spell's taking hold, you see this creature just like eyes closed, screaming and wailing, just kind of like shivering with pain, racks of pain coming through. And it's kind of devolves into that. Most people don't see the energy kind of seep up and kind of come up through the ground and into the mouth as it's wailing. And as it does, your Envy, your spell takes effect and kind of melts it from the inside out. So the shrieking psychic pain turns into this as stuff is getting coughed up, and as it slowly buckles down to the ground with one last cough, there's this black and green ichor that splats out on the cave floor as it collapses over with its last breath. With that, we are going to go on break real quick, and we will continue. We will continue. Whatever's next when we come back. So about 10 minutes, we'll also play the intro for you guys to see again, and we will be right back. And we'll do our drawing. So exclamation point, critical, if you would like to enter. All right, guys, we'll be back. Don't go away.
Solon, a world caught just outside the blessed fields of Elysium. Home to the migrated Gardenals, celestial animal kin searching for adventure. The Sun Guard are the protectors of this realm, standing against the forces of evil that seek to disrupt a lasting peace. It has been over 100 years since Bel's dark invasion faltered at Boiler Bay. In the north, Pelor's warming glow bestows prosperity to the nations of light. But in the south, a new story unfolds.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We did it. Welcome back, everyone. You and them and all. We're out of combat, guys. Let's roll the giveaway. Let's roll the giveaway.
Giveaway
Stacks.
some
What? Kind of going a little crazy face there. I see you. I see you.
All night he has been like this. I love it.
Lucifer McIntyre.
Ooh,
Welcome
that's a
and
great-
congrats. Find me in our Discord. I think we have a thing for that too. Discord. Find me,
Lucifer.
call in FFRPG in the Discord, and we will get your information so we can get you dice. Hopefully you are not in Quebec. Hopefully you were here for that little tidbit of information. We will do another giveaway tonight. Again, as I am sweating and very uncomfortable, we're going to play just for a little bit longer tonight. And then if you remember, next week is the charity one-shot that'll be in place of our campaign Wednesday. Wednesday after that will probably be a chill night of mini painting and lore talk. And then we will be back as soon as we can to keep going with this story. But is there anything... So combat is done. You know what? You guys probably still want the map, don't you? I would assume that maybe you want to still potentially see the map. Maybe I'll back it up a tiny bit. Immediately as this creature falls to the ground, disintegrating seemingly from the inside out, what would you guys like to do?
It's done.
I mean,
Calliope's gonna look around the cave to just like kind of like walk around and make sure that there's nothing else that is gonna be attacking.
So how far? So you can walk on this map as far as you want to go. I will try to keep up with lights and stuff. People on stream, I'm trying to back out a little bit so you can see. But you should see this chamber right here. You do find there's no real like gore or debris or anything. You do notice there are certain areas that seem to be a little bit more disturbed just on the dirt, but there doesn't seem to be any like camps or like excuse me. This area doesn't seem like built out too much. It seems more like natural cave. As Calliope starts heading southward.
so knowing, I guess, because I've been to this cave, right?
You have been to this cave, yeah.
So where would, I guess, the stores of like...
All right, hold up,
like, where
Calliope.
would people...
Yeah.
People store things.
So as you come into this next cavern, this is the one that's kind of built out. There are kind of like crates that most of them are actually empty. Some of them have very, very basic supplies, medical supplies, gauze, bandages, nothing that would expire. Most of them half empty or on their last couple of supplies. There's not an abundance of supplies. And like you kind of heard in Lupin, as you kind of know, it's more supplied as information is brought in for need. It's more like if there's reason to think that a patrol would need more supplies, they would send word first to say like, hey, we're going to swing by this spot, load it up so we can get what we need. And usually after stuff like that, there's not a lot remaining. They only leave behind what they didn't take. And in this instance, it looks more like it hasn't been supplied recently, more empty than full.
Where would people normally rest or, sleep in this cave?
You know that further back there are a few more chambers that are then completely enclosed. People kind of spread out, but for the most part they stay within. Like usually there's guards towards the entrance, and usually these two chambers that you've been in now are the main two that you saw. You know that like sometimes the pack leader will call like the third chamber and towards the back, just for its personal space.
All right.
Shay, it wants to go up to the creature that just died.
Mm-hmm.
Its puddle, its remains, its slimy remains,
Mm-hmm.
and like kneel down and can she do like a little arcana, like inspect the magic that maybe like if there's any remnants of anything in there? She'd like to just check it out, see if she can see or detect.
Give me the
anything.
investigation though. It's more an investigation. Like
Yeah.
to understand something you find might take an arcana.
Absolutely.
This is the new.
Sorry, yes. I just meant
It's
like
okay.
the
No, it's
magic
good to know
element.
it's good to know what you want to find.
Oh wait, did they leave you? I was going to say your emboldening bonded, but your emboldened bonders just deuced out.
I was gonna do it immediately. Could I say that I did it as they were walking away?
We aren't
Like we
too
all
far.
No,
simultaneously?
Calliope ran off. I'm gonna say this.
Fucking-
Calliope was like,
on.
all that adrenaline. I'm trying to kill
Okay.
some shit.
Do I have anything? Do I have? Hold on, I didn't get any inspo or left this round,
All right, Lupin,
so
you can hang on
No.
right there.
Okay.
dang it. Okay, that's a 12
Where'd you go?
I'm trying to get the main screen.
Or-
Oh yeah.
or 11.
Hold on.
11 math. 11.
11 investigation. That you oh jeez, come on. That's weird. Don't mind that.
Oh,
Um,
jeez.
Oh
Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
My
That's it.
God.
God, I did it on both of them.
Ah, jeez.
There we go. Oh, but y'all need light. That's how I do light on Roll20, but now it's making it difficult. There we go. Now people can see a little bit. Where'd you go, John? Did you go all the way back? Why'd you go all the way back? It's okay.
Because you said not to go that far.
No, I just said hold up there.
So here?
Hold up.
Yeah, right there. Right there.
Okay.
They still can't see you on stream.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but I closed my roll 20 to open it back.
you start searching, and I
Mhm.
mean, like, you come across, like, most things in living creatures, once you get inside, they're all monotone. It's all, like, flesh-colored, you know? But, like, this creature's a little different. The blood is very dark purple. It kind of, once exposed to oxygen, really kind of messes up seeing the flesh behind it. It's very dark, and it's hard to, like, wipe away to, like, see certain aspects of things. And you kind of, like, there's 2 or 3 times where you think you find something and you reach for it, and it's just, like, the first one is just some organ that you don't know what it is. It's just interesting. It's kind of cartilaginous. You don't know what it does, but there it is. You do find, like, the poison sac. You can tell it is. There's, like, green around it, but it's more like a acidic green, more vibrant. You don't really find anything that
Okay.
matches what you're looking for there.
I would say
Then upon
Envy-
not finding it, oh, sorry, what?
I would say Envy would even be like with his candle, like, you know, doing the assisted lighting, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Nice and dead. Nice and dead.
Excellent work there, Shay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh.
She's just gonna leave. She's just gonna get with a little twinkle of her eye. She's not gonna press it further at the moment. But let him think, yeah, thanks.
He's gonna look over at Buck. Do you know what these creatures are?
I have no idea. No clue. I mean, nah.
Any reason why Fenrick would leave in such a due haste?
You say his name, and Buck was really kind of like watching you guys react and seeing what your priorities were. But when you mention Fenrick's name, he goes, "Oh shit!" and he starts making it towards the entrance of the cave. Unless anyone does anything, he is heading towards the outside of the cave.
Is this the group that Lupin was supposed to join? They seem like cowards.
Yeah, I don't know why they ran away. I battled it in its mind for a minute. I thought maybe it psyched him out and convinced him to leave, but I don't know what happened there. I hope it's more of a reason than just being a coward. I mean, this thing went down so quickly. I mean, speaking of battling it in its mind, it just seemed to really run away with me that last spell. Gosh, no.
I mean, there's no telling really how these creatures operate. Haven't seen any that I can think of, at least that I would remember.
Any idea what happened at the end there? So strange.
Madness. Just, this is time to die.
Insight check. Even though I know, I still want to insight check it.
I mean, I am part sorcerer, so.
Okay, so I'm
My
gonna roll.
deception-
So
No.
you choose deception or persuasion, and then Shay, you roll your insight check.
Okay. Okay, not bad. A 12 with a total of 16.
Mm, 14. I should have went with persuasion.
All right. So I beat him.
So if there's anything, if you were deceiving her, you should let her know what you.
Yeah, so you can tell with Envy when he lies, he tends to not make like direct eye contact. And in this particular case, his attention's like elsewhere as he's talking to you. Almost like he's like talking towards you.
Yeah. Yeah. Madness. Just madness. Well, we should go see what the others are doing and then eventually find these cowards.
Okay, so I'm gonna go switch over to Lupin and Calliope. I would say, Calliope, you were kind of like running off too. So, I wasn't really tracking anything by time, and I asked you to stop going forward. So, you could have gotten to this room first. Lupin could have gotten to this room first. If you would have kept going, Calliope, I would have thought I would think you would get there first if you wanted. If you were really trying to like scope everything out, because you kind of took off, I'll let you get there first, and then Lupin, you'd be kind of close behind.
Okay.
Okay, so this back part, and you do have night vision, is that right? Dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay. In this room, you see several things kind of coming into this space. Back in the back corner, this direction, there seems to be a figure or form against the ground over here. And against the wall, there is an opening, and you feel a breeze of sorts coming through. It's a rather large opening. It's surrounded by edges of crumpled stone. Some stone has this black smears across it. but the hole is rather large, maybe even 15 feet in radius, and you can kind of, you just like, you don't know what's beyond, but the breeze that's coming up and out. Go ahead and give me a perception check at advantage using your smell.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so just 1 second.
I've got a 15.
15. Yeah, you've smelled some of these smells before back at your home, when every once in a while you would find kind of caverns amongst the rolling hills and things that go deeper down into the ground. Some of them, just a few of them, you just innately know that the air is coming from much, much, much deeper down. There's a combination of scents that is just like nothing you've smelled before, and it's, there's multiple, just like, there's a lot of different smells, and you just, the air is not fresh.
Okay. Ha ha ha, we found a thing. Cool, thank you.
If I see the same thing, I'm gonna go look at the figure that's on this wall. See if I recognize what it would have been.
Give me an investigation check.
Ooh. That's like a 6.
A 6.
I forgot to say, if y'all are still within 30 feet, you get the
Oh.
D4.
Sure. 'Cause that'll
Do
be
it.
a 6. Nope, that's a 7 now. No, I have a luck. I have a luck.
You
I have a
do.
luck.
Yeah.
Hey, that's better. Okay. 18. There you go.
That's better. That is better. Okay.
Much better.
So the form, you notice that, man, almost, it's fresh-ish. It's fresh-ish.
Okay.
Definitely some, like, internal, I don't really know how to describe this, like, sickly. The form is sickly. There are horns that come off the top of the head. The skin is gray and ashy, but at certain parts, especially as you start to lift flaps of clothing, you see skin that retains a little bit of this dark maroon reddish color. The position that this form is in, it's on the ground on its stomach, clawing away from the cave behind it. And about 6 foot tall humanoid with horns kind of that go back and then just dip and then start to go up, but are short and pointed in the back. Wearing kind of traditional clothing and leather armor. The armor, though, parts of it have been ripped away. There are definitely gashes and scars along the arms and legs. A large pack, potentially like a dungeoneer's pack with pots and pans. And do you want to take the time to start going through things, or do you want to look at general, like, outside of packs?
I mean, probably right now I would kind of look outside, but I mean, I probably will take this person with us to, or I mean, call to the group to see if they can investigate and kind of see what this thing is, or find anything magical on them or anything.
So I'll just say you, like, quickly go through a few pockets, not deep dive, but you quickly, like, scan certain pockets and things, and you do find certain things. One thing, I'm just going to roll here from the book, because as John, I think, knows, and some of you might know, when it comes to magic loot from certain battles, sometimes I just leave it up to some dice rolls here. Yeah, so I would like...
Another D100 roll? Been so many.
Yeah. How about this? I'm gonna change it up. First, I want a D10 roll. From someone. I don't know. You guys can.
Oh, didn't John find it?
John, yeah. So you can do it if you want. This is just. It's like
We're
a
all
group.
like just looking.
I know. I was like,
This is just the DMG. This is just the Dungeon Master Guide. I just look at the magic item table, random magic item tables, and go off of that a little bit. Are you bringing out a special dice for this?
I don't have a D10 ready because I don't use D10s for anything. All right, there we go. 8.
8.
That's what I rolled.
well, let's see what I roll. Let's see what I roll. Yeah.
Ooh, I rolled a 6.
Okay. I've never seen this item before, but you find if y'all know this DMG section, there's quite a bit. You find a stone.
Oh.
A stone that, if I had to guess, once I find it, STA, there it is. Yeah, of course, no description. It is a polished agate. So it is almost like a gem that seems really nice. Perfect even. Cut perfectly. Undamaged, not a blemish on it. Agate is green, is that right? Any rock people out there? Is agate I think
I think it is a limeish color.
limeish?
But
Yeah.
let me check.
Yeah, so until you don't know, but you find that, and you do find coinage at. You find 65 gold coins and 3 platinum, and then a smattering of silver, like 20 silver, a couple copper. And the last thing, kind of like, there is a book, like a journal type book, and just like through opening it, one piece of paper falls out. And you look at it, and I should have put it into Roll20, but I didn't. But it is runic in nature. It's odd. There's strange symbols on it.
And
It looks like it looks like it's a rubbing. It looks like it's like taking paper and like a charcoal thing and like a rubbing of something, but it looks very runic and it was in like the front chest pocket. No, sorry, it was in the book, but it was like loose in the book. That it, like when you open it, it kind of just like flopped out a little bit.
And I don't think it's green. It's like multicolored.
Agate?
I think if AGATE.
AGATE, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Multicolored stone, perfectly cut and polished.
So looking at the page, I know languages of Celestial and Draconic. That would be special, I guess. And thieves can't do that. Do I recognize anything on there?
No. Give me a history check.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. That's true, Bacchus. There's like red agate, black. Yeah, like you have to qualify what type of agate it is, and some colors are more rare than others. That's right.
So 14 history.
14 history. Just like through basic study and stuff, they seem to be like they're a lot bigger than most language symbols.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask, I guess, Calliope if she would mind, hey, you wanna grab this guy, kind of bring him back to the party. Maybe they know what this thing might be. Do you know what this horn thing is? I don't know what this horn thing is.
Calliope looks at it. Does Calliope remember anything about this horn thing?
You're talking about the creature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look demonic? Is it a satyr? Like I don't.
Well, no, it's humanoid with horns. With devil-like horns.
Does it have a big old tail?
L-
Well,
um,
Calliope's gonna crouch down and she's gonna scoop it up and toss it over her shoulder.
okay. You do notice as you scoop and toss, one of the legs apparently wasn't very well connected to the body, and so as you scoop it up, there's kind of a flop as it falls onto the ground.
Okay,
I'll
she's
pick it
gonna
up
be-
and say, I got this. I got the leg.
Okay.
Oh, leave the leg, leave it, just leave it.
Thank you.
I'm
Teamwork.
not there.
All right, so you guys are walking back. So you make it back. You guys, Envy and Shay, you notice as you kind of are talking to each other.
I forgot to tell Lupin while we're standing there, just it smells as though this is a deep cavern.
So looking, like knowing this area, this wasn't here in the past, I assume, right?
You were told, you never went back this far, but you were told that the reason why this cave was such a important and used hideout as well as a resupplying station is because it didn't connect to the tunnels below.
Hmm. And so then, yes, this would be problematic then. Okay. Then I say, yeah, it's unusual. This shouldn't be here. So.
Noted.
I guess that's the Night Watch problem, not mine. So.
Well,
Why is it spicy?
All right. So we go back.
Okay. You guys join back up with Envy and Shay. You guys are kind of still. You had your tense moment, and that we'll just for funsies say that they kind of come back in right as that kind of little tense moment passed. And Calliope is carrying a body.
Got a new friend there. I mean, he's not doing too well. They.
They're not. I passed with the leg.
Is that? Oh no, I'm okay. I'll let you carry that. Oh, so we're not the only ones that were at the mercy of these giant testes.
and there's seems to be a deeper cavern back there.
Oh, the cave goes deeper back.
Yeah, there's an opening and it goes deep into the ground.
Oh.
Also, your other friend Lupin ran off with laughter.
Oh, yeah, that's makes sense. If he's part of Fenrick's group, not sure how they'll treat him for disobeying the order to retreat. But
Disobeying the cowardice.
Yes. Is that like a general trait that has to be part of the Night's Watch? Is that why you weren't part of it? Because you don't have that trait.
I don't like. From all I know of Fenrick, he wouldn't back down from a fight. I don't know what happened here. Like, again, the thought crossed my mind of maybe he saw something I didn't, and these creatures were, the clan that has been transformed or something. But
He was
Yeah.
falsely convinced. Falsely convinced to leave.
maybe. I mean, maybe these things have some psychic power to. I don't know.
That was my thought. Well, wait,
Yeah.
you said there was a hole in the cave?
Yeah.
Cavern?
Mm-hmm.
So it's. I mean, again, this cavern is kind of a safe house for the Lupinals on long expeditions, and one of the reasons why is because it should be just a dead end and nothing should be safe, right? Like from the underground things around it.
We should report back and then explore further.
Right, and,
Like-
and if nothing else, give him a warning just not to use his caves, because, yeah.
Does it look like these creatures, the ones that made the hole?
Looking at the size of it, does it look like that's where kind of it's big enough for them to fit through? I guess
Yeah, perhaps bigger even.
bigger.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
Are you
Envy.
bringing
Since
your
you are
friend?
one of our
Yeah.
few casters here, can you cast this detect magic?
Yes, but I would prefer to do it as a ritual because it.
I'm
yes.
in no rush.
I mean, this person has some stuff, and I'm not sure what is magic because there's a book here. It could be a magic book. Also, like rune page. Maybe Envy can read that.
Oh, so right now, just.
I mean, we can do it later. That's fine. I'm just saying,
Casually.
like, I mean, unless you want to carry on this guy for a while, which might not be the best, I guess. But
Do you think he came through the hole?
I think he was guarding the hole.
I just wonder why he was here, though. Like,
Mm-hmm. He's definitely not lupinal.
no, and so maybe he summoned the hole somehow.
Or was working with those that created it, or maybe there's others
Maybe?
that came through besides these creatures, and this is... I mean, there's a lot of questions here.
So, yeah.
Is this body fresh?
Not quite.
Envy, go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Bodies, you got a perfect one, so put it on me.
27.
27?
19 plus 8.
Yeah, you take your time
Yeah.
to
I
examine
examined the leg.
this patient. And you notice
Time
several
of
things.
death was.
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus. You notice a lot. So first of all, as again, like as Lupin did, and we'll even say Lupin kind of, you show him that patch of skin where you kind of saw the retained skin color. And Envy, immediately seeing the state that the skin is in, that's like dehydrated and kind of like withered, you think for a second that this person didn't, like, it's not the normal path of decomposition. Usually decomposition is wet. This is very dry. And so you go and you start looking over, and you pull like the side of the armor down, and sure enough, where the liver is, there's like this patch of black, like veiny, like pattern on the skin that goes from the liver, and you're pretty sure that this person was poisoned in some fashion. Also, significant physical trauma with the scrapes and the bruises, and the leg gone. And because of 27 on medicine, you would know what race of creature this is. This was a tiefling.
Envy would like relay this as he's going, like diagnosing the body essentially to everyone.
I got hit by one of those tentacles, and I got kind of lucky, but I wonder if...
It was the bite, just to trigger your...
Oh, it was the bite,
was
not the
the bite,
tentacles.
yep.
I got bit. And anyways, it might have... I got lucky. It may have been from those creatures, this poison. Just a guess. So maybe he wasn't working with them.
No one's feeling lethargic or heavily injured still, correct? Or
I've got some
I feel
scrapes.
fine,
Nothing I can't
I
sleep
would
off.
assume.
Nothing a good sleep can't fix.
before I cast detect magic, I will heal you all. Let me make sure before I cast it. That can be up to 6
I
feet.
mean,
okay.
I should be fine because I
You're getting healing, Lupin.
You don't get to choose when your friends give you gifts.
So first he's going to take 10 minutes to cast Prayer. I'm sorry, we're going to be in this cave for a minute. Prayer of Healing. So everyone gets back 12 points.
Ooh.
And then he's going to retroactively just go into the ritual casting of Detect Magic afterwards.
That's
So 20 minutes we're going to be here for
20 minutes. Cool.
Why people standing there holding this body?
It's no big deal, guys.
No biggie.
All right. So, book again. I can tell you what it's called because I know. So let's do the identify magic first. This is a stone of luck.
Stone of
A stone of
Luck. It's or also called a luck stone. It is a It's a wondrous item. Do you have one? You don't have one, do you? You don't have one. You don't have one.
Wait.
What do you mean?
I have a stone of good luck, a luck stone. Is that the same?
Yeah.
I like hold out my like, hey, twinsies.
This looks no wonder it was so easy for me to
I didn't
figure
even
this one out.
magic on this.
Yeah, I mean,
from there.
I didn't know you had one. Okay, cool. You wouldn't need to use Detect Magic on it. You take one out, and just for kicks, it's a different color, but it looks exactly the same otherwise. And it's the same gem, same ore, same stone.
Like, I go to cast Detect Magic, I'm like, wait a second.
When you try to give your group nice things, it turns out they already have it.
I don't know why.
Still nice because now there's 2 of them.
Yeah, that's true.
But I have to know the real important questions. What color is Envy stone and what color is Lupin stone? What color agate?
Well, the default one on mine is like green-eyed and then like a black stone. So the agate would probably be good. I don't know. I imagine Envy's would either be green or red.
Make a choice.
Just on aesthetic.
Aesthetically speaking,
I'm gonna go with red.
Red.
Okay.
As a red agate.
And then I'll just say that the one you found was like a navy blue.
Envy takes that one as well.
I'll have 2 of them.
Okay, so what is a luck stone? What is
Plus 1 to like ability checks and
saving
saving
throws.
throws. So it's just like a like a +1 all around.
Well, I mean, 2
Not-
checks and saving
right.
throws, not to attacks or
Right.
Yeah.
For the RP stuff.
Yeah.
Or for the
didn't help this guy much.
Is the book or paper magical, or anything in his pack magical?
Nothing else strikes as you know what? No. There's gonna be a dagger. There's gonna be a dagger that comes up as magical. Do you want to identify that?
Yeah, I'll use the 10 minutes to do that
Okay.
one.
It's just a +1 dagger.
Okay. Oh, Lupin. It's a magically enhanced dagger.
Interesting. Okay.
Very nice.
Well,
Let's go talk to those cowards.
sure.
I don't mean to jump
I
ahead,
don't
but
know if we should call them that.
I'm in special company right now. This was within the group, within the cave.
Envy like pats the disconnected leg. Yes, good company.
I'm also not going to be surprised if he gives us grief for staying when he told us to flee.
Well, he told
Yeah.
his men to flee, right? I mean,
He
he didn't
didn't-
look at you specifically. It was like, Shay, flee.
No,
Barely
he
said
didn't.
anything.
I think it was implied, but you're right, and I am not one of his men, and I mean, we're just being introduced to these guardsmen, watchmen.
Night
And
watch.
then our first, I don't know who said that. It's like
Oh,
I had a little
gotcha.
like aha moment. Was that the leg? The dead guy's alive.
So yeah, I guess we can probably leave the body here, I guess, but I'll probably take his pack along with the book and papers to see. When we have time, I'll look through it. And
So pack,
see.
yeah, pack and book, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, those and stuff.
I feel bad just leaving him.
I mean, you want to bury him? We can do that.
No, we'll just tell Fenrick and his men that they might know him. He might be somebody important.
Do you want to bring him out?
All right, let's bring him out.
Bring them out, bring them out.
I mean,
Bring out your dead.
I'm not touching the leg. I'm not touching the leg, but I do. I grab the other leg that's still attached to the body, okay, and then I help.
would I be able to determine that the creature's poisoned the person? I'm just trying to make sure we're not bringing back like a plagued individual.
Oh, the
That's
afflicted.
just- I mean, we touched him. But
I'll say,
She drops the leg.
I'll
She drops the leg.
say, I'll say with your 27 medicine check that you were able to determine that there were no lingering like magical poison effects or anything like that.
So nothing like what we've seen. Well, what Envy's seen with individuals infected back at.
No, not like that.
Okay. I mean, we could take him, but we could also not take him and just
We're like
say.
so close to the end. I just now I'm feeling like a total asshole. Like we're here and we carried him. We took his shit. I don't even know who he is.
Calliope picks him up.
We could there you go. She's so strong. Thank you.
Grabs
Calliope.
the spare leg.
I don't know why I'm getting so emotionally involved in this all of a sudden. I mean, it really doesn't
Oh, but what
matter,
if someone recognizes him? Can we at least cover
Exactly.
him up a little bit? Just his face.
Good call.
I mean, it still would look pretty precarious if we came back into the city and they're like, "You have a dead body with you. What are you doing?"
Well, I would say if we're gonna like bury them, we just do it, close by and
We could do that, yeah.
yeah,
Let's just bring him to the outside of the cave and then figure it out from there.
yeah.
We may not need to do anything. We did kill all of the creatures. They can bury the body. So. What?
I don't know.
We head out with the body.
I
Okay.
don't know. Everybody got rendered silence.
All right. I'm focusing on
We
Stax.
gotta pat
Stax looks
ourselves
like
on
he
the
has an idea.
Ceremony, and we can like make sure he doesn't turn into undead or something.
Oh, that's right. You do know about these.
But we're not buried.
We're not there.
Okay. Let's go. Calliope,
Okay.
let's go. We've invested enough time in this dead guy.
I feel like we just been talking in this cave for like way
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Now I really hope whatever Colin had planned in
Oh,
this guy
no.
is special.
And we have like a 2-hour walk or something back.
You have
Oh,
horses.
right.
Horses.
Horses.
We have
yeah.
horses. Unless they took all of our horses, do you think they would take us?
All right. So as you are saying this, your group is walking out of the cave. I'm gonna switch our screens here, and you see your horses right where they are, right where they're supposed to be. And on top of his horse is Buck, packed up, ready to go, waiting.
He's waiting.
You've been waiting out here
Alone?
for over half an hour for us.
He nods.
But you say it like that. That's not exactly what we deserve. Where's the rest of the men?
Well, I confronted Fenrick about his choice. He said some things and left.
What kind of things?
At first, he was mad. He was mad that I didn't obey. He was mad that we didn't prepare. He was mad that we weren't ready. And then, I don't know, he went down this path right in front of me where he said he was getting soft. He said that this position, this role that he's in now, I don't know. He said he was needed to figure something out.
I mean, I assume this does not sound like the Fenrick that I had heard stories of and knew about, but
You no. For everything that you've heard, Fenrick has been an active and progressive leader. However, kind of in this line of thinking, you think back to. You've never heard anyone talk about a past, though. So you don't know much about like his past. You just know about the stuff that's maybe the most recent actions that he's done in Gorespire Keep and within the Night Watch. Yeah. I'd really like to get back to town if you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Lupin, is it clear?
so no. I assume you've been in this cave in the past, yes?
Yeah, a few times for sure.
So now in the back of this cave, there's a giant hole.
A hole.
A large hole. Yeah.
What's in the hole?
Oh,
Question.
let's just say this site is probably not a good safe cave anymore, because I guess now it's connected to whatever is probably underneath this.
Yeah, I
So-
think the question's what's coming in and out of the hole.
right.
And what happened to this guy? Probably is connected to that.
Calliope kind of turns and like,
Recognize him?
Yeah, as you turn, you do a little, you're big. You kind of turn with a little bit of force, and the arm swings over and pops and falls now onto the ground as well.
Oh!
Calliope's gonna like holding it. She like squats down and like picks up the arm and tosses it over the body.
It's too much.
What's that? Who is that?
We don't know.
He
We
takes a
found
second.
him.
Yeah, he takes a second to look it over, and nothing's sparking my memory either. But that pack is huge. I wonder. You say there's a hole. Maybe this one created the hole. I don't know, but
It was like, from what they described, it was like double the size of what those creatures could fit through. It would have been a lot of work for just this guy.
that's a big
I mean,
hole.
big hole.
I
Well-
mean, if you want to send a team to investigate this, again, I would be very cautious, but you can do that. But again, I would not use this. I would treat this as a hostile area, not a safe area. That is up to you and the Night Watch, I guess.
You notice a break in Buck's form a little bit when you mention like send a team in. You catch a like there's like a bit of like a twinge of like despair, and he says, yeah. Hopefully we can get people down here to figure it out. But I think for now we're just gonna tell people to avoid it. We'll figure
Probably be
something else
best,
out.
yeah.
And
Yes, Lupin?
I mean, it might be worth exploring, by us potentially. We don't know what's in that cave, so could be a thing we do.
Yeah. What do you guys say to us going back and telling Fenrick ourselves about what we found and might be wise to bring his body with us. Somebody might know him. There might be more clues about him. It all just seems a little sinister. I don't say we leave the body here or bury it right away. Dismembering limbs or not. I mean, let's just throw it over one of your horses and.
Yeah. He says, "Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, I'll be there. I can back up your story. He trusts me. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't expect I'll speak to him tonight. And you do notice as you've come out of the cave, night has settled in. It is now a little bit past dusk. Yeah. He says, I think it's best maybe if I give him a little space. Talk about it tomorrow. Holy cow, Kira858, thank you for the raid. Welcome in.
Hey.
We are in an interesting position that would take a lot to explain. So at this point, Buck says, thank you guys. You are quite capable.
Thank you for the assistance. I mean, glad you were there, at least, from the Night Watch.
Thanks for not fleeing when we needed everybody the most.
Yes, it would have looked a lot more precarious if we showed up with the creatures done in tow and no one there to vouch for us.
Well, I could tell that you guys were staking around, and sometimes you roll the dice on people. I used to travel with a group, small, kind of like a pack, but not like this. Good work. You guys, it's kind of sparked up some old memories.
Oh.
But I'm worried.
Worried.
I've never seen Fenrick like that.
It sounds like your captain is having a bit of a mental breakdown.
That kind of seems to be a running theme so far, though. Like, because wasn't well, we'll talk about it later. But it's yeah. Put a pin in that.
Okay. It was so sudden. We had the advantage. We had them cornered. We had them outnumbered. The timing of it is what has me very curious.
I have to say, I don't know if any of you guys have been in this kind of position where you are in charge of making decisions that affect the lives of your brethren, of your family, of your pack. Not to defend him, I'm just saying Fenrick has had to make decisions for years and years and years. He doesn't get to get counsel. We do our best to give him counsel, but at the end of the day, it's his decision, especially for his pack. Being a pack leader, being that responsibility is enough to cause stress to anyone. But on top of it, he leads this organization in Gorspar. He tries to maintain a balance of power between that crazy asshole Havish and that crazier bird woman Varaka. I mean, I always knew he was stressed out, but he really kind of broke this time.
Do you not have debriefings, council debriefings after battle or anything like that? That's not available to your soldiers?
I'm a little confused. What do you mean?
You don't debrief after each battle? Have a conversation about what went well, what could have gone better, discuss the.
No,
That's
it's not
sad.
really our. No, most of the time is spent strategizing and gathering information and making decisions. We barely ever get to. My best reflect on certain things.
Well, there's your problem. Well, his problem.
Also,
Do me a favor and make sure I'm not in the room when you suggest this to him, because I don't know if I don't know if he's going to take to that.
I mean,
Go
there are a
to-
lot of things that I'd like to say to him and that Calliope would like to say to him too, but we'll save them for him and not keep talking your ear off because you're not the one in charge and it's not your fault. And again, thank you for fighting with us and alongside us when we needed you.
I mean, you
And-
say that he's stressed by the various groups, but isn't the Night Watch kind of one of the key players in Gorespire? Like,
Well, yeah, because we have to be. I mean, the system they created kind of is very good. They managed to create the system to where it's balanced and everyone kind of needs, each of the houses needs the other houses, just if not to balance against the other houses. So yeah, Fenrick had to get involved because he was one of 5 votes. He's one of 5 voices, and his voice is equal on their council. So he had to have an opinion. He couldn't abstain because his vote is very important of maintaining the balance of power.
Well, it's obvious there's information that present company is not privy to, and I believe Fenrick's the only one that would be able to satiate our curiosity in this factor. Perhaps he can enlighten us on something that we're just not putting our fingers on correctly, because it did seem rather strange, like Shay suggested.
Can I make a suggestion though? Like, perhaps this could be a conversation on the road heading back to town. That it is getting quite late, and
Yes.
dodging the storms of the Badlands is easy enough in daylight, but once you lose sight, dangers.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you gather your horses. It's not much. I mean, this was a quick excursion, so you quickly make ready and start on your journey back towards Gorespire Keep.
We secure Stumpy.
Yep.
I have Shay specifically make sure there's no phantom limbs and legs on her horse. She's not going to be that generous. She's super grossed out.
Wait.
Bernie.
Phantom limbs. What do you mean? Like there's no arm hanging off the side?
No, there's no. She is not going to carry. She'll carry the body, but she will not carry the leg or the arm. Somebody else needs to carry the leg and the arm.
I feel like because of
Or all of it.
y'all's attention to detail to this, I need to know exactly how you guys secure Mr. Body to a horse.
So, Calliope is going to pull a rope out. She's going to tie a rope around each of the main limbs, one around the head, and kind of like almost like hog-tied, and then just put it across the torso, across the front of her horse.
Front.
And
okay.
so that if any of the parts fall, it's tied to the rest of the parts, so then she can just go.
So you
And one
guys
for the team.
start, and your horse picks up to a nice gallop. And you look down, and the body has very quickly folded down. You can see that the bouncing motion as the horse is galloping along is just kind of pushing and like pancaking this body. The part of the spine has punctured through the dry, desiccated skin, and it's kind of like sticking up just right. You know, you've got your stirrup. I don't know the actual verbiage for horse parts, but the part you hold on, not stirrup. What's the part you hold on
Yeah,
to?
the stirrup.
Mane?
Yeah, the reins.
Mane?
The reins, but the part on your
Mane?
saddle. But like
Oh.
right in front of that on the body, so
Oh.
you're holding on to that, and just like 6 inches from that, where the body is over, there's a spike of spine sticking out through the desiccated skin, and it's just you don't know if it's gonna make it.
Shay will just, as much as she can, not look. Will cast Mage Hand to assist with part of the rope to just kind of keep. She's just gonna try. She's gonna try, like, but kind of not looking, and she's gonna ride along Calliope, like. Ooh.
Saddlehorn, that might be right. The visual of this is just out of this world. Of like, I'm very pan-backed with this like group riding on horseback with this blue hand, seemingly like holding up the like head side of this body, flopping on this horse as you're galloping across the desert landscape. But we'll say that for the most part, the tie job with the rope, unfortunately, it's really the rope that is keeping it in the form so it can stay on your horse than it is the body itself. As you ride, more and more ribs start to peek through, and more the flesh starts to like break away at certain parts, and it's not great. But
Envy's gonna use his last sorcery point.
Okay.
I love how none of you can handle this.
To distance spell a mending over to this like poor body that's like barely holding itself together. He's just gonna like stitch it in a way that will just keep it intact until we make it back.
All right,
I'm like going through my
right.
bag. What do I have?
Give me a medicine check, Envy.
Okay. I mean, it's too late for spare the dying, but
Yeah, I think
Oh.
it's fair to say you guys are doing the opposite of spare the
You
dying.
know
You're
that
like
roll I did
embarrassing the
before?
dying.
that was a 27.
Is it more or the
It's the
same?
same.
It's the same, more of the same.
Mhm.
Oh man, I thought of all the
I'll
funny
stitch
ways to
that
make it
joker
not
back up.
work. But I will say that, like, okay, how do you do this?
I mean, I did a full
I
examination.
imagine like a
on him.
cheesecloth and like it's just like
But it's
barely-
mending. How do you
So
mend?
his bones and the rope are now one.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
use
mean,
like
know
the
what, I'll
rope
go-
like sutures.
It's like a when you break a leg and you're camping and you have to get a branch to immobilize, but like set. Isn't that the word? Set the break. You set the break in the back with the rope. You basically like bring the sides up. So now it's getting weird. It's working, but now
It's been weird.
this body, it's lost all its flex. So where before it was kind of loosely pancaked over, now it's unnaturally rigid, and like it kind of like will go off to one side a little bit
This
like this.
poor
sometimes,
bastard, man.
But it is
This
holding
mysterious
together.
poor bastard. I
used
have to know the
recognize
identity
him,
of
but
this.
now-
I have to. It's like a personal mission now.
I rolled a 1
God.
to see really what this was looking like on a die 20. Now I'm gonna roll to see just do you make it to Gorespire with any additional damage here? Let's see.
With any additional parts?
We're gonna say no. As you're getting close, for the last 30 minutes on horseback, you look over and you notice the head has gotten loose, and the way it's been bouncing, it's starting to rotate more of a 360 than just an up and down. And so for the last
Oh my
30 minutes,
word.
you reach your hand down, and you have to stabilize this head to keep it part of the body. Yeah.
I swaddle the head, just like
Mage hand assisting.
Yeah. So now, like, mage hand on one side, you're holding the head side. So now this awkward, like, unbending form is like bouncing all the way off the neck of the horse at certain times. Wow. Very,
Wow.
very awesome. So, as this caravan of what
We're just a hot mess coming back.
comes back to the gates of Gorespire Keep, that is where we are going to end it for tonight. So we can all go sit in front of some kind of AC unit or
Yes.
freezer. Dude, I'm going to try this tonight. I had a coworker tell me they took ice and put it right on one of their veins just for like 10 minutes and just kept it right on one of their veins. Slept like a glove, so I might try that out tonight. Like cool your blood circulation down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, we do have another giveaway. If you haven't yet, exclamation critical to enter our second dice giveaway of the night.
Get some free dice.
Yes, critical dice free. They will get sent out to you if you live in
For
USA
those
or
that
Canada.
rated, if you haven't entered yet, exclamation critical. If you haven't,
exclamation critical.
just a couple.
All right. That wasn't that. Why didn't it work? The giveaway thing. Oh well. Reminder of the schedule. Oh, did Shay actually like DC? She's out.
Might have?
She's gone.
Oh no.
She'll be back. Yes, who's back? Okay, schedule. Next week, this same time, same bat place will not be same bat crew. It'll be a similar, maybe a mixed crew of a one shot for charity. Come check us out. It's for a good cause for animals. It's Cats on a Boat. That's what we know about this one shot, Cats on a Boat. The next week, we still have some people away, so we are going to it'll be a chill lounge. I'll continue painting my miniature of a tiefling outlander. Oh no, she's really gone. She'll be back. Stacks, that is an awesome, just go to one side and we'll see you. There you go. You couldn't go to your own side? I see.
I don't know which side.
I might have to repin her too when she comes back. I don't know if she just comes right back. We'll find out. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. And then, guys, we'll be back, and we're going to give you as much as we can for a few weeks in a row. Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. Ba-dum. Do you guys have anything you want to say? We are going to find a raid, of course, for you to go to, so stick around. Anything? Stacks, you're back. Dungeon Mechanics will be back on the roll soon. Half a stacks. Two halves of stacks equal one stacks, right? All right. Good timing. Let's go ahead and roll this second giveaway. Beep-a-doop-a-doo. Bump. Did it go? Tig54, congratulations on winning some dice, and welcome to Fabled 42. Our Discord is where you can find me, call in FFRPG, and message me, and I will get your information so I can send you some dicey dice, some clickety-clacks, some plastic. I think, no, they're
They
resin,
roll well.
right? Acrylic.
They roll
hey,
well.
She's back. Back again.
Yeah.
I have to
Right,
repin
just in
you,
time
I think.
to congratulate the winner.
Let's see.
Chicken dinner.
It'll be a little out of place, I think. So anyone that joins right now, they're going to be confused next time. But very cool. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining us. We had a blast. Oh, this is important. I'm sure you guys will like this. Why don't y'all go ahead and level up?
Ooh.
Level 6. Level 6. Level 6. Level 6.
Yes.
Rolling for HP, or are we just leveling up?
You can, y'all can roll for HP. Remember, if you do your HP in D&D Beyond, once you level up, it'll add your modifier if you're doing manual dice in D&D Beyond. So you just have to add the dice that you roll for that. So, but yes, guys.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Level up. I wonder if Ash is still here. Ash, if you're here, you can level. Yeah. Right on time. Your little encounter with your fire. Oh, I shouldn't ruin it.
I heard a word.
She got a little experience as well in her encounters. So Vesta can also be level 6 as well. How we doing? I'm very generous with my rerolls for HP, so it's good to do it on the air while I'm paying attention.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that.
So
I gotta remember what mine is. What I'm a D8 or a D10.
Clerics.
I'm a D8.
D8. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Which dice I'm gonna get the dice that Ashley, aka Vesta, who's in chat right now, gifted me for Christmas.
Aww.
I rolled a 2.
Calliope, you have a big dice, but I'm trying to find it. Is it just hit points, not hit dice.
Should be a die 12, isn't it?
Yeah, but why doesn't it just say it? What the heck?
No.
Hit points.
What
Oh,
the
here it
heck?
is. Die 12. Die 12 plus
Okay,
your
cool.
con
How-
modifier.
Okay.
Okay, so anyone? So,
So-
Envy, you rolled a 2. What's your hit die? Die
For
6?
clerics at 8.
Die 8. You get to re-roll that.
Oh!
Okay. I'm
I got a
rolling
6.
the
6. You keep that.
dice.
Yep.
Xenobite gave me. Okay, I rolled an 8.
8. You
Plus
keep that.
what?
It's plus your con modifier, but D&D Beyond will do that for you automatically. So your con modifier is a plus 3, so it's a total of 11 hit points is how much it should go up. So you should be at, oh my god! Oh my god, you should be at 65 hit points. Jeez.
I am.
Yeah,
Look at
that's-
that. I am a beast.
All right, so Envy, you get to keep your 5. That's good. And then, so that's everyone, right?
Not me.
No, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 4
On a D8 for Bard?
on a D8.
You keep the 4.
Okay, I'll keep the 4. So I pressed level up on D&D Beyond, and it automatically bumped me up to 45 hit points.
What were you at?
I was at 38.
You have to switch
So you have to switch it to manual. Yeah.
I don't-
But
I don't-
38 plus your 4, what's your con modifier?
my con modifier is a +2.
Plus 2. So plus 6. So you are really at 44. So when you
Okay.
switch your HP to manual, all you have to do is enter whatever number you need to be now at 44.
Okay.
I got a 2 on a
so
D8.
do I
Fern, you get to re-roll that. That's the same as Stax's. So you get to re-roll
Do
the
I
2.
get where it says HP modifier or override HP? Where do I put it? I don't have manual.
No, change the rolled. So basically, it'll tell you how much you get from your modifiers. It'll be like plus this. So
Yeah.
take 44 minus the plus that and type that into your rolled, and it'll make your HP 44.
I don't know where to put the rolled. I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's
I
okay,
really-
it's okay. I'm going to go to your sheet.
I know
so
where
can help you out.
abilities are, but I don't know where to put rolled for.
So on your character sheet builder, go to home
Home.
Mhm. Yeah.
and then scroll down to hit point type,
Okay. Oh.
and it
Wait.
should say
Oh.
fig,
Home. Oh, thank you.
and switch that to manual.
Thank you. Okay. Privacy, hit point, manual. Thank you. Nobody's ever shown that to me, and that's why I've always been much confused.
For
Oh, no,
Much
I
confused.
do it
Ash,
all the
what did
time.
you get the second time around? I want to know. I want to know
I
what
got a
love
special new
is.
ability that I can't wait to use, so Colin can hate me even more.
Yeah, 6 is a big level for most subclasses, right?
Well, I'm multi-class, so
Right.
it's a little boost in my cleric.
Cool. Well, I'll find out from Ash. 7. There you go. There you go. Beefy boys. I can just throw harder stuff at you. That's all it means. Sweet. I'm happy. You guys are happy. Hey, I'm going to find somewhere for us to go for a raid. Thanks again for spending your Wednesday nights with us. Come back next Wednesday night. Not all of us will be here. Some of us will be here, and the ones of us that are here will be cats on a boat. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.